Hey, what's going on, traders? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Prince. I've been trading foreign exchange for about 10 years now, and the goal of the channel is to help you do the same. Now, you're looking at the title, you're looking at the thumbnail, and today we're going to be speaking about the fundamentals of technical analysis. And this is especially for, beginners and intermediate traders as well. Now, most traders can probably describe what a new structure low is, a retracement, a stall, a new structure low, a higher low, a lower high, all that kind of stuff. And that's all good and well. Baby Pips is amazing and teaching all that kind of stuff, and textbooks just keep it clean. But the problem is the actual market is nothing but just waste. And you have to know how to filter out the noise, because we're always going to get a clean setup. It's all about getting in the dirt and finding the diamond, right? So theory is great, but practice is rarely the same. So today's video is going to teach you how to be consistent in a messy market. So let's jump straight into it. So I wanted to speak about the pound CAD because, the market really plays tricks on you, and your brain as well plays tricks on you. And this is where you really have to pay attention to the importance of the fundamentals of technical analysis, right? I've never said that before, the fundamentals of technical analysis. Cool. So it's like when you make an analysis, it's very easy for you to overanalyze and then look at every little thing that happens. Now, we understand that the market moves in three ways, right? We have a bearish movement, we have a bullish movement, and we have a consolidation, a sideways movement. We understand this. This is how it's written in or drawn in textbooks, but it's really how the market moves. Now, you have to be able to apply that fundamental to every single messy currency pair with all kinds of messy candlesticks and volatility like I'm going to show you here. So again, starting from the fundamentals on the daily, we've established that the market is incredibly bearish. I mean, even a blind man can see it, right? From all the way down here, you can see multiple red candles all the way down. And we drop down to the 1 hour chart and we are drawing the most recent moves. You can see the market was bullish, bearish, we retraced, it was bearish again, we retraced, and it was bearish again, we retraced, and then we found a reason for entry, a nice double top. RSI was overbought, and it was a nice 170 pip winner. Well, the question is, well, Prince, why don't you look at all these retracements in here? Because these are significant. Well, then the reason I don't look at all this in here is because all of this mess in here is irrelevant to me, because all I'm looking for is the overall move of the currency. Now, if you're looking at every single retracement, you are going to be over analyzing, which essentially you start playing tricks on yourself, and the market has essentially deceived you. Okay, so I'm not paying attention to anything that happens anywhere in between here and here. Why? Because this is the previous structure level. Unless we have a break and close above this area, this price level, or a break and close below this price level, I'm not interested, because then you start to look at irrelevant stuff. Now, if we were to drop down to the 15-minute chart, maybe this might be more relevant, because on the daily chart, I'm only looking at anything that happens between this zone, this price level, and this price level. So this would be one big move, right? So again, you can see how quickly my chart just starts to get messy. That's why it's imperative for you to keep the chart clean. Now, that's essentially you reading the price chart fundamental. Now, essentially, this is what happened here. Instead of the market moving like this, which is how you see it in textbooks, this is essentially how the market moves. And you have a retracement. Then you have a, you see, these two, this here and this here, is essentially the same thing. It's just this one is very pretty and this one is not. Now, it's very important for you to discern the differences and the relevant stuff between these these movements. All of this in here only serves to confuse you if you pay attention to them. Now I'm going to show you another example, but first let me clean this off. Now pound Aussie is another one. Pound Aussie has been very, very bearish the last few weeks, last few months actually. And now we've come into a first level of structure. You can see I drew in the structure level here. So the question is, well, when is the bearish trend going to end? It has to end some point, and chances are it's going to end at a major structure level. And if you look at the major structure level here, the first area that we had some kind of a major retracement was here. Why? Because we had a nice double bottom. You can see the initial test and the retest, and the market was even oversold. Now this is an area people would get involved and buy, and you can see the market actually retraced, came back again, gave us a triple bottom, which is an even better signal for bullish momentum. And then we broke to the upside, essentially breaking and closing above the previous level of structure. That's an even bigger momentum signal. And then what happened here? We came back down and we kind of consolidated. Now, all this is telling me is that we had an initial test, market broke up, could not continue the momentum. We came back down. You could have interpreted that as a retest. All I'm seeing is that the bears keep pushing it down. I don't see a triple bottom. I see the bears winning a tug of war here. We broke to the upside, right? Essentially giving us some kind of a bullish momentum here because of a break and close above. But instead of the market keep going, we came back down to that price level again. So the market has been tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So you're seeing that the market is putting in a double bottom and breaking out and putting in a triple bottom. I'm seeing that the bulls are just beating the market down. The bears is just beating the market down, and they keep trying to rally and they keep getting pushed back down. They rally again, they keep getting pushed back down. So eventually, when I see this sideways movement, all I'm seeing here is that it is just a tug of war. It's kind of like like when you're in a schoolyard, right? And there's two people about to get into a fight, and there's a lot of people watching, and nothing happens until eventually someone just picks up a stone and throws it on the other side, and then everyone just jumps in and starts fighting. That's what I see here. This is a decision point. We are at a critical zone on the daily because of this yellow line I drew in here. That was a critical zone. That was a massive structure level. Now, as soon as I see this, I'm like, okay, this is it's anyone's game. And already the bears have demonstrated that they took over this market. They've taken over this market since February, right? And they've been beating the bulls down even when they have come into a major structure level. They've kept pushing them back down and then back down again, then back down again. So I'm like, you know what? I will set my bet because the risk to reward supports me. I have a 2-to-1 risk to reward, and there's another major structure level looking down as well, which acts as a magnet. Now that would be my bias. That would be all I have to do is just set a sell limit order and just wait for the market to come all the way back down there. Now it's very easy for me to say this because the market has already moved, but you need to have some kind of a bias and don't let the market trick you into thinking it's doing something it's not actually doing. Now, getting a double bottom usually would be some kind of a reversal move, but if you see the market keep getting thrown back down and thrown back down again, yeah, the market might be trying to show you something or trying to trick you even. So you're gonna have to pay attention to that. So guys, that will be the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you got some value off of this. And if you got any questions, again, put in the description. If you're new, subscribe and like it. If you'd like to speak to me one-on-one, just click on the link in the description. There will be a link to my calendar, my personal calendar. Click on there, fill out the details, and you'll be speaking to me one-on-one. Now guys, that'll be the end, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.